Okay, it's starting to rain, so I'll just keep this short. I usually, when I make these videos, I have it prepared, but as of now, I just wanna read what I wrote. I usually write down my thoughts here. This is the only thing that knows my thoughts. Is it healthy? I don't know. Is it helpful? Maybe. Anyways, my friends, it's really starting to rain. Anyways, what I've learned from the hardest year of my life. I'm approaching the age of 23, so I'm gonna be 23 in a matter of 2 weeks. And what I learned from the hardest year of my life are the following things. Of course, there's no light without dark. My dad almost died yesterday. He came closest to death ever. And that's a very weird feeling. That's a very unnatural feeling. And when you see something like that, it is confusing how this life that we live right now can be gone within a second. So there's no light without dark. There are no bad times without the good times. There are no good times without the bad times. Get the idea? So whenever you're feeling bad or lost, you're not alone. And know that it will pass. And for it to pass, it needs to happen for the good times to come. Next thing is no one really cares about you as much as you think. This is something that I have struggled with when I was starting to upload these videos, and it's something that I'm still struggling with. Sometimes it is very hard to make these videos because you kind of put yourself out there, you become vulnerable in front of other people that you don't even know, but you trust that there are some of the people that listen that can maybe relate to this. And this is something as well that I'm doing for myself and my future self as well. As I have mentioned in the previous videos, I want to look back on these videos and see how far I've come, how I've changed as I'm moving along. So this is also something that can help you when you're anxious about other people's opinions, because they don't really care about you as much as you think they care. It's a freeing thing to know that most of the people are struggling with their own demons. They don't have enough space here to let your demons in, so you're fine. Another thing is, when you start something, you get better at it with time. At the start, you're going to suck, and with repetition, you gain experience and you gain these specific skills. And with skill sets, that's where success lies. Knowing this is something that has helped me along the way, helped me this year. I don't stay bad at something the whole time. Of course, if I hate doing something, then I'm not going to do it. But if I really want to achieve something and the skill needs to be learned for me to achieve this, then I'm going to suck here. I'm going to be really bad at something, and along the way, climbing the ladder, it's going to even become more enjoyable because I'm learning new things and I'm getting better at this thing that I'm learning. Next thing is listen more. I used to be a very extroverted person, and I still think I am, but I also found that listening to people usually helps you in every aspect of your life. You learn more when you, for example, are in sales or something, which I've tried this year as well. I've learned the power of holding back and listening to other people's needs, which then helped me better to tackle those and sell something online. I don't know. You're listening to me right now. I don't know how that translates right now, but I assure you I'm not trying to sell you anything. Maybe. I've also learned that being kind is very underrated these days. I know I talk about this a lot, but I feel like the society we live in right now has become very distant, has become very isolated from each other. There tends to be less warmth between people and relationships, usually in the city, and everything's so artificial when it comes to relationships, when it comes to this, I don't know, hookup culture, when it comes to this everyday life. So being kind can be very nice. So being kind and human can be a very nice change of pace in a world of robots. Like for example, walking in the store and saying hi to the cashier and having a little small talk and then just being respectful. It makes me feel more connected to this whole world. Next one is letting go of someone you love. So this past year, I've realized that the world doesn't revolve around me. It's a very humbling year. And I've discovered that you need to take other people's feelings into consideration and other people's needs into consideration. And when you have a relationship, horse is horsing around. When you have a relationship, try to take their needs and their future into consideration and put your feelings aside for a while. This way you just save yourself a lot of struggle. And the last thing on this list, I think there will be just more as more videos come out, but last thing is some thoughts on God. As a young person who has not been raised in a very religious family, for the last year there has been events and experiences and things happening in my life that shifted my perspective towards faith and a feeling deep inside me that knows that there's something greater than us. I don't mean to sound this dramatic. I don't know why it's coming out this dramatic, but I'm just trying to say that a lot of crazy things have just happened and there has to be a reason for it. Maybe it's our minds making sense of this whole chaos, but I just can't help the feeling that there's something greater and there's God watching over us. And maybe there's a reason why people for so many years have believed in something greater than themselves. I feel like I'm starting to see. Anyways, I'm aware that this video and the overall mood of this video has been a bit dramatic, traumatic even, and don't ask me why I have horses in my backyard. I guess I'll just see you in the next one. And to the 4 subscribers that follow me, I see you, I appreciate you, he appreciates you as well.